To say that SYRINGEON changed a lot during development would be an understatement.
Whoa, this sounds cooler.
And I'm here to discuss with you the secrets of our beloved Surgeon on the second episode of the Banban Chronicles.
Secrets. Oh. Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles and welcome back to Think Reacts, where today we're reacting to another video about Garten of Banban. This one from the actual creators of Garten of Banban, The Secrets of SYRINGEON. Now, I noticed when I was watching the game theory video on fixing the lore in Garten of Banban, there was this Secrets of SYRINGEON in the upper corner, and I didn't actually realize until after the video was over. I was like, oh, that's like a real video by the creators. If you guys remember, we did react to The Secrets of Banban, which I think was voiced by Ty, who is the voice of Bitter Giggle. I don't know if this is going to be the same, but we do have The Secrets of SYRINGEON, and we can see because the game theory video came out actually the day after this, and probably was already written and produced. By then, they're like, oh no, it's ruined. But he did talk a lot about it, SYRINGEON. So let's find out what the actual creators of the game say about SYRINGEON. Again, I'm going to pause it as I usually do in all of my reactions. If that annoys you, don't watch my reaction.
Deep within the lower levels of Banban's kindergarten,
and it is time,
there exists a very mysterious and intelligent monstrosity. A monstrosity so rich with knowledge about Givanium, it became obsessed with what could be done with the substance.
And made little aliens. Yay, SYRINGEON, the flatworm.
And that monstrosity is the Surgeon, as it was codenamed when it was first created.
Okay.
Oh, wait. It was given a name at one point. The name of the monstrosity
is the title of this video.
Fuchsia.
Wait, what? No, it's not. He's red.
No. Okay. The name of the monstrosity is SYRINGEON.
Wait, what? SYRINGEON? SYRINGEON? What happened to the O? Well, I guess surgeon. It is surgeon, syringe, SYRINGEON. Oops. R.I.P. SYRINGEON. Welcome to the family, SYRINGEON. It sounds weird.
The name of the monstrosity.
I mean, it's like me saying Givanium
SYRINGEON
versus Givanium.
To say that SYRINGEON changed a lot during development would be an understatement. And I'm here to discuss with you the secrets of our beloved Surgeon. The Garten of Banban cast each have their own detailed story and personality. And that's what makes Garten of Banban unique.
He put himself.
Join me on the second episode of the Banban Chronicles, narrated by me, Ty Coker, the voice actor of Bitter Giggle, a series where we dedicate each episode to discussing the histories and secrets of a member of the Garten of Banban cast.
Okay. Oh, the drone. The old drone controller. Okay, some old footage. Oh yeah, we remember all these. Whoa! That's a dark
Garten of Banban 4 served as the introduction to one of the series' most vital characters yet. Where if you completed a set of certain tasks, you would gain access to a secret meeting room with a drawing on the wall depicting a strange figure never seen before.
And we didn't even really see him in
SYRINGEON,
6, right?
A four-armed, fuchsia-colored, surgeon-like figure whose name consisted of a portmanteau of the words syringe and surgeon.
I already said this, Ty!
But what if I told you that SYRINGEON's final appearance is the last of many iterations that came before it?
Oh, what was it before?
He looked very different from when he was first sketched. The first iteration of SYRINGEON was first sketched when the Euphoric brothers were playing cards while drawing concepts in a nearby notebook. Liking what they doodled and thinking they could make something bigger of it, they got to work. The result was what you are currently seeing on screen.
See, this, now I don't know what they're gonna say after this, but this looks a lot like that weird color-wise and stuff, but it looks a lot more like that creepy, weird flatworm that we saw in game theory that they theorized that SYRINGEON came from. SYRINGEON came from, and it could actually be. I mean, it looks way more like a flatworm. This is a recently recovered
image of SYRINGEON's first iteration. It was at this point that this new character was codenamed the Surgeon. But something was wrong with it.
We had a Givanium. Wait.
It looked too cute.
Wait, but wait. I don't think also, it had 2 arms. That was part of the difference, right?
Like seeing on screen.
He doesn't look that cute. I don't think he looks cute at all. I think he looks creepy like that.
This new character was codenamed the Surgeon. But something was wrong with it.
And the Givanium there, but
cute.
Yeah, those eyes
Syringeon number 1. The Surgeon was then given 2 more arms to give it more surgical tools, and the location of the mouth was readjusted, thinking it would make it much more intimidating in its 3D version. One of these surgical tools was originally going to be a knife or a scalpel, which was then replaced with the mechanical grabbing hand, as it didn't make sense to not give him any way of grabbing objects.
And
so also to make this new character stand out more, its color was changed from the light blue it originally had to the final fuchsia color it currently possesses.
I can see
As
that,
a result of
like
this new color, it was temporarily given the name Fuchsia, which the name Syringeon was later used as a substitute for. And with that, the Syringeon in his 2D form we know today was born.
On the wall,
where he later finally debuted in his physical form in Garten of Banban 7,
I just realized,
with voice actor Ray O'Hare playing his role.
Cool. So I never, like, when Syringeon was chasing me, I never looked back at him, really. I did not notice he was like huffing and puffing. Look at his mouth.
He debuted in his physical form in Garten of Banban 7.
Dude breathes so heavy. He's a mouth breather, dude. I guess he doesn't have a nose.
Who, as a fun little bonus fact, also played the train conductor in the Euphoric Brothers' other game, Human Apocalypse.
I didn't know they had another
But going
game.
back to Syringeon's 2D form, you might notice something strange that was quickly pointed out by many fans when Syringeon's mural was first seen by the public. Take 5 seconds to try and see why Syringeon looked off compared to all other wall murals of the franchise.
I actually don't know. I mean, I was going to say something about the eyes, but...
Do you see the problem yet?
No.
Huh? Do ya?
No!
Huh? That's right.
What?
Syringeon's eyes were brown.
Whoa.
And he was the only one of all other characters that was like this.
Not what I was going to say.
But rest assured, this has nothing to do with lore. It was a simple oversight, and it was fixed in later games. But
I was just going to say that
the
direction his eyes were looking.
What if I told you that Syringeon's story was originally going to be much different from what it ended up being in Garten of Banban 7? In fact, the entire chapter originally played out completely different from how the final version of Garten of Banban 7 plays out. The story for the chapter, much like most chapters, went through many different scripts. And while most versions of the script have been lost or deleted, one remains intact. In this early version of the script, the overarching goal of the game remains the same. In alliance with Syringeon, you entered City Engine in search of Jumbo Josh. But City Engine was very different. The mayor of the city was much more tyrannical, where he ruled over his citizens with an iron fist.
This sounds cooler.
He was much more reminiscent of a cult leader than a mayor. But he was still willing to work with the player to achieve his goals despite his hatred for humankind. Instead of the fully lit city you enter in Garten of Banban 7,
I don't know if
you
I'd go with
instead
fully
find yourself limited to a single block, with long walls enclosing what remains of the city. These walls would constantly be banged on by hungry, naughty ones trapped on the outside, unable to enter because of the light. From the balcony in Syringeon's office, you would be able to see a faint light in the distance, which Syringeon explains belongs to a tower that Jumbo Josh is nearby.
Does that still exist?
The secondary goal of Garten of Banban 7
Jumbo Josh is Rapunzel!
Reach that second tower. But there was a problem.
What?
Aside from the tiny part of the city you're trapped in, everywhere was dark, which also meant everywhere else was infested with naughty ones. Through puzzle solving and fighting the notified army one by one, you would slowly but surely restore power to different parts of the city, allowing you to finally reach the tower.
That kind of gives me a Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 vibe, where we had to power on the different sections and things. Maybe inspired by, I don't know. But it sounds actually kind of cool. For an original script. I wonder why they deviated so much.
It is during these expeditions to try and restore power that the majority of the action took place. The Givanium baby would have been encountered in one of the buildings,
Oh,
the
I hated
notified
that thing.
bitter
It was so
giggle would
dark.
have been his own mini-game instead of the chase sequence he ended up getting in Garten
I
of
like the
Banban
chase
7.
sequence. Though. It was good.
Kittysaurus was supposed to have been trapped in a pit that the citizens would have been standing around
But
ceremoniously.
wasn't it? People said
where
it
you would
because
help her escape as part of a puzzle.
But like, oh, you help it escape. Because that's what the aliens were dancing in front of. That was Kittysaurus's body. Like, yeah, you would be able to
A sequence
help her
where you
escape.
enter a courthouse and Sheriff Toadster judges you for your crime.
Oh, that's
before
cool.
the lights go out and the entire building is swarmed with naughty ones.
Oh, that's not cool.
But most interestingly, a crazed Sheriff Toadster was scripted to trap you inside of a grocery store. Inside of which you would have had to get a phone to work, where you call SYRINGEON for help, after which he sends a loud contraption to scare the crazed sheriff away.
Why a phone?
Not notified, but crazed. This contraption would dramatically slide towards you through the darkness, which turns out to be a loud mobile power generator. After escaping the grocery store, you would use this generator to play a mini-game where you push the generator into dark blocks of the city. Once activated, it would light up the area temporarily.
Well, it sounds like this game would have been 6 hours long.
And scavenge the nearby buildings for supplies that would allow you to fix power boxes that would light up the area
permanently. That must be why they changed it. It just seems like it was just too much content for one game. But you gotta do it quickly because the generator only stays on for a few minutes, and if it deactivates, the block goes dark again, and it would require you to reactivate it again manually. Yep.
So if it goes dark while you're scavenging in a building, too bad. What you are seeing on the screen right now is an unused location that was meant to be one of those blocks that you restore the power to. There were 3 blocks that this needed to be done for, and when all 3 were successfully done, that's when you finally reached the tower you could see from SYRINGEON's balcony. So, real quick, the secrets of SYRINGEON. The majority of this video has been about SYRINGEON, not about SYRINGEON. I feel like I have a really hard time saying that. I consciously forced that out. But we haven't really heard that many secrets about SYRINGEON other than he was like blue and had 2 hands. Once you make it to the tower, you discover that Jumbo Josh is suspiciously nowhere to be seen.
Wait, you go all the way to the tower?
Upon returning to
Wait
SYRINGEON,
a minute! Did they pull a princesses in another tower? Come on!
His true plans are revealed.
Okay.
And you return to find him in a scrapped location that was meant to be the city's public park.
That looks like an actual
public park. You find him standing on a platform raised high above ground.
How is he so massive?
This is where the conversation between SYRINGEON and Sir Dadadoo would have originally taken place.
Okay, so that part was still going to be in it.
And after tricking and trapping Sir Dadadoo with the scepter piece, he gives a villainous speech explaining how he used you to do the hard part.
He kind of does that at the end anyway and slaps
to the
us,
city
remember?
To get the machine that's trapping Jumbo Josh to work. Before the center of the platform opens and an elevator holding a chained Jumbo Josh is raised from the ground.
That would have been kind of cool.
And this is where the chapter concludes as it was originally meant to
end. So it didn't have that,
as with the last Banban Chronicles episode,
that's so quick!
Do let us know your thoughts about this original version of the script. This sequence of events turned out to be much cooler on paper than it was a playable experience.
I mean, it sounds really cool on paper, right?
That's why this version of the script was scrapped for the most part.
I feel like also it just would have made the game so long.
What's that in the distance?
What are you talking about? What are you... Oh, what? What was that? Is that...
Stay tuned for the next episode of the Banban Chronicles, where the secrets and history of another character will be revealed. Comment down below.
Hold up. I think we need to brighten that up, guys. What is that, dude?
What's that in the distance?
Yeah. Oh, man. Wait, we got to brighten this up. All right, here we go. Okay, Wait a second. I brightened it up and slid it. Sorry about that, Ty. So this is pretty bright. It's as bright as I could get it. I mean, maybe we'll see a shadow or something. Okay, it turns around. I mean, do we see like... Dang, it's just... They did this on purpose. I can't make anything out, but I bet you anything that is something that could be Beardman, but it also could be Brushista or a character that is long lost and forgotten.